Hey guys, it's Goins Places here, back with another video. Today we'll be doing a tutorial in Rocket League on defense. Now I'd say this is probably the biggest part of the game, so any of you silver, bronze, plat, gold levels, if you want to get out of that area, these general tips will help you get out, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so one of the most basic things you need to learn in Rocket League that requires mechanical skill is the half flip. It's basically just a cancel of your backflip into an air roll onto the ground so you can get back faster. It turns you around the fastest in Rocket League. If you want to do this efficiently, you're going to have to change some controller binds or key binds. You want to make your air roll to a certain stick. I have it to left stick on my controller to make it easier. So if you're watching my controller right now, I'll double tap A, push up and cancel it, and then I'll push the stick down to start the air roll. So it's like you, when you practice it, you'll just want to back up and then just get into canceling at first. Don't worry about trying to get the flip down. The flip's probably the easier part, just the cancel is the harder part. It requires a lot of timing. Sometimes you can do it too fast, sometimes you can do it too early. But just practice doing the cancel and you'll get it down. But here's what you'll do next. You'll cancel and then flip it over by using air roll left or right. You combine that to one of your keys. Usually when I go into it, I press boost as soon as I do it. It gives you more speed coming back, and that'll help you get to, let's say, the ball is coming at your goal like this and you're not there. You just half flip and you can save it easily. This helps in a lot of situations in the game. It's always useful. So you should have practiced that in training. I usually practice that in training after every game when I didn't have it, because I still wanted to play, but I didn't want to waste a bunch of time in training. So that was good for me. I was able to play the game and practice my half flips at the same time. Alright, sticking with the mechanics part of the game, what I like to do is, I think it's called a K turn. You basically, when I'm getting back, I'll turn like that. I'll be turned around a lot faster than most people. This is used at a basic level, but it's important to learn, like coming out of bronze and silver and stuff, so you can turn around fast. And you look at the difference in turning. So this is turning around normally and hitting the brakes and stuff. That's not what you want to do. You want to K turn and flip it around. It's like a 180. It helps you a lot, and just practice that along with your half flips. Alright, so next thing we're moving into is a wave dash off the wall. Let's say the ball is moving in the direction of your net and you're on the wall coming back. This is a very situational thing, but it helps a lot when you're trying to get back. You'll jump off the wall and jump into the ground basically. So just before you hit the ground, do a forward roll into the ground actually, and then you can get supersonic and other stuff like that. You get a lot more speed coming off the wall. Oh, okay, I messed it up. You get a lot more speed coming off the wall, and it helps you get back faster. That's what this video is about, so there we go. Alright, so the next portion of this tutorial, we're going to work on shadow defending. This is primarily useful in 1v1s, but whenever the player is dribbling towards you and they have the ball, and they're dribbling, you know, they got it in their head and stuff, and they're turning it, you can just be in front of it, ready to just turn around with the K-turn as fast as possible and challenge them. So just keep your distance as they're coming. Let's say they're going this way and they turn it, just shadow defend with them, keep following them, and then once you find the right moment, go for them. There's normally a weak point where they're in the process of turning and they can't really do anything else with the ball. That's when you go for it and hit it. Alright, so when you're playing defense, the main thing you want to do is basically play defense. You want to be back as much as possible. You don't want to be chasing the ball into the net as much as you can, because they can easily just flip it around and get an easy goal on you. You'll be hitting the ball, let's say you're chasing it all the way back, and one person right here could easily just hit the ball and it goes all the way back in your goal. I know this has happened to you millions of times. It happened to me a lot before I learned to rotate and stuff. But if once you recognize that there's no point in pushing anymore, you realize that they're going to get the ball and hit it back, you need to stay back. Or if your teammate is pushing how they're not supposed to, instead of getting mad at them, if you stay back, you'll be able to easily hit the ball out of the net and maybe get a goal. That defense. Alright, moving on to the next tip. When someone's coming at you in the net, you can't just sit here the whole time. You can't do what they want you to do. They want you to stay here so they can flick it left or right and put it in the net for an easy goal. You want to pressure them, force them to do something you don't want them to do. Even if they hit it over you, they might hit it above the net. It's unless they're very good, they will not be able to predict what you're doing, because if you're dribbling, it's kind of hard to see what's in front of you, so you can easily come out and they won't even realize that you're about to hit the ball and you hit it and they don't have control anymore. You don't want them to have control of what you're doing, you want to control what they're doing. So if you can pressure the ball as fast as possible without compromising your defensive position, then I'll say you're set when you need to get back. Alright, so when you're sitting in net and the ball is coming around the wall right here, like around to you, you don't want to just sit here and wait on the ball to go over you. There's two things you can do. You can sit on the ground and move up to the wall to hit it off before it gets even close to your net, or you can wait, and as the ball comes you can aerial up and hit the ball, hopefully in the direction that you want to, but sometimes it doesn't work out. You just want to, like I said, you want to hit the ball before it gets to your net. You want to keep it away as much as possible. Okay, moving on to the next thing. If the ball is going in the direction of your net and you're the only one here and no one's back, hit the ball and take it all the way around. It's the best thing you can do. You keep control of the ball and you can continue to move on with the ball and keep possession. This is good because no one will realize that you're just taking it around. They might push up and try and go for the goal, but if you hit it right and stuff, and make them miss, then you have a good chance of getting a goal, because sometimes they double commit and you can easily get a goal out of this. One of the biggest things you don't want to do in Rocket League is double or triple commit on the ball. I solo queued to my rank just because I had to, and I did that by letting the other person hit the ball whenever they wanted to. That's probably the biggest compromise I had to make. I didn't get to do what I wanted all the time, but if you do that, sometimes you end up double committing the ball and not get a easy, or give them an easy goal. So that's one of the biggest things you don't want to do. Like, even if your teammate is absolutely garbage, let them hit the ball or whiff, because more than likely if you commit with them, you could miss and the other team will have an open net and they'll easily take the opportunity to score a goal. Next thing about rotations to defense, you want to grab the little boost pads on the way back. So if the ball is moving back and you have time, just grab these boost pads on the way back, and always make sure you have a boost pad in your sight. You want to manage your boost and not, you want to tap it and get around the map as fast as you can. Okay, moving on to the last tip of the video. This is just an extra I put in. If you want to get back as fast as possible, do not hold boost and just front flip. If you're holding boost and you need to get back, you need to hold boost and diagonally flip. That way you will get a little bit of extra speed boost out of that, and you will not lose any momentum. When you lose momentum when you front flip, because you fly a little bit in the air and your boost is always behind you when you diagonally flip. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. I really appreciate all of that. If you want to see a part 2 of this video, I'll make an offensive tips and tricks video for season 13. That will come as fast as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.